here, and today I'm going to be doing a fun little video. It's going to be on like deal breakers for me when I'm like riding new horses, like as far as lesson programs go. And this is just something I thought would be kind of fun to do. And yeah, I'm going to have about 5 different requirements that these horses, like, they can't do a certain thing, or if they behave a certain way, it's a complete deal breaker for me. I won't try them, pretty much. Anyways, I hope everybody enjoys this video, so let's get right into it. Okay, so the first thing that is an absolute deal breaker for me is horse-aggressive horses. I have had so many terrible experiences with horse-aggressive horses, like, and by that I mean I've had to ride them in lesson programs because I've had instructors that are like, oh, you should ride this horse today, and the horse has major space issues and you have beginners in the lesson. It's sort of a recipe for disaster. You know, they don't pay attention to spacing behind you or in front of you, and the horse you're riding gets clearly upset, and so you have to be on guard all the time, and that's really uncomfortable for me. I get really frustrated when I have to be on guard all the time with a horse. I mean, it doesn't matter how nice their gaits are. If they're horse aggressive, I'm not going to want to ride them. Okay, so my second deal breaker for horses is if the horse is really short. I do not like horses that are like really, really short. Like, I can ride horses that are like 14 hands, but I don't enjoy it. I think they just feel really weird, and they're just so short in comparison to me, which is kind of saying a lot, but I don't like it. I like a horse with a little bit of height to them. Like, they have to be at least 15 hands. At least 15 hands. Higher is always better, in like the 15 hand range, but yeah, like, they can't be too short. Okay, my third deal breaker for riding new horses is if they get really, really aggressive if you start grooming them. Believe it or not, I've had to work with horses that hated being groomed. Like, you would think, oh yeah, some might hate baths. Well, some horses hate being brushed and having their hoofs picked and their tail brushed out. I mean, it's not a good sight. And it's very frustrating because I kind of need to brush the horse so that they don't have a bunch of gross shavings all over them, and so that they don't have that much dirt, and so that I'm able to get, like, if there's rocks in their hoof, that I'm able to get it out. And I don't know, I'd like to be able to do that without having to worry about them purposefully trying to step on my foot or to bite me or kick me or a combination of those things, which has happened, unfortunately, in scenarios like that. My next deal breaker is that the horses, like, I have to be able to be comfortable around them. I feel like that's sort of like a thing with a lot of people. You need to be able to be comfortable with the horse you're riding. Not necessarily that they won't try anything stupid in the arena. I mean, I ride Spike. I mean, he's lazy. I mean, that's just the bottom of it. But I'm comfortable around him. Like, I'm comfortable interacting with him when I get him out of his stall, regardless of his ground behavior. I mean, he's become a little bit more energetic since the weather got a little warmer, so I've had to sort of continue to work on his ground manners, which are not very good, but he's definitely making improvement since I saw him last, so that's positive. But like I was saying, the difference with him is he's not doing it to, like, be mean or nasty. Like, he's super sweet, but I wouldn't ride horses or go near horses that I didn't feel comfortable with handling wise. This is my last one, I promise. So this one is a little bit of a weird one for a deal breaker, to be honest. Most people want this in a horse. I don't like it at all when I'm trying out different horses in the lesson program for me to potentially be riding on a constant basis. I absolutely hate it when horses have ridiculously smooth gaits. I know it's really weird. Most people love it when they have really, really smooth gaits, but I don't. If they do, it's just like, this horse is so easy. That's what pops into my head. And I'm always really happy when I don't have to ride horses with smooth gaits and I can ride horses with bouncier gaits, because they're a little bit more challenging, I've found out, and they're just a lot more fun. The gaits feel a little bit more fun when they have a little bit of bounce to their step. And yeah, that's really why I like horses with a little bit of bouncier gaits. It's partially the reason why I like riding Spike so much, and yeah, because he's absolutely awesome when he's behaving like that. So yeah, anyway, that's it for this week's video. I am also going to link my forms of social media in the description box below. I'm super excited to... I've got some super exciting projects in the works. You guys will be hearing about those within the next couple of weeks. I'm still working on getting the materials for it and stuff, and you'll be finding out about that soon, and I hope everybody will be excited when they find out about it. Oh, and if you're interested, I just uploaded an barn tour for this week's week on Equine Obsession. I will have that linked, the link to that video down below in the description box if any of you want to go and check that out. It's kind of short because, well, if you watch the video, you'll understand why it was such a short thing. And yeah, so within the next couple of months, I'm definitely going to be, like, once I get my hands on a GoPro, I am definitely going to be just have it go recording as I am walking around the barn, because I feel like that's easier to do than to just hold your cell phone out like this all around the barn, because it's kind of awkward. But yeah, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Fly so much higher.